Welcome to another Cardano update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. I am sorry if the chart looks a bit weird today, but I am on vacation and I am working from a laptop, so that's why it looks a bit different. So as you can see, Cardano finally had that drop. We invalidated the entire 1-2 setup that we had, and right now we're about to test the bull market support band. We did get a reaction to the bull market support band, which honestly feels exactly like what we did over here. As you can see, we got exactly to the support band and then we bounced. But in this scenario, there is a chance that we go lower. And if we look at the much bigger setup, this is supposed to be an ABC structure. If we are in the C wave right now, I think we only have 3 waves down. So this is a 1, 2, and this could be the 3, meaning what we're getting right now is probably a 4th wave move. And the 5th wave move down should still, in my opinion, put us at 72 cents. If you look at the Ethereum chart, as you can see, this chart also got to the support zone, but I said this a couple of days ago, it kind of has to drop a bit lower if we actually get this ABC, and by the looks of it we are getting the ABC, so it kind of has to get to at least $3,800 in my opinion to get a C wave and then bounce. During that time, Cardano will also be able to get to 72 cents, which has been a main target for quite some time now. I told you, until we get 5 waves up and until we actually respect support levels in the ABC down, I cannot confirm that the low is in. But yeah, this is still looking pretty good in my opinion. Even if we slightly drop below the bull market support band right now, we should get a bounce. And I talked about this drop pretty much in yesterday's video. I talked about this message over here and I told you that Bitcoin and the entire market usually goes down, and then in the last week of September, which this year starts on the 29th, that's when we get a bounce and that's where everything pretty much bottoms. But before that, we actually go down, meaning this week could be a bit, not good for the investors, but I think next week could be bullish. But I do have to say that September 29th is exactly in 1 week, meaning we could continue going down until then. Be prepared for anything. Now, if you look at the RSI, there's something very bullish here. As you can see, we are oversold right now. We have not been oversold ever since we were down here at 68 cents. So there is a chance that we start going up, but if this is a C wave, it's supposed to have 5 waves down. I did talk about this on the Discord server. I said that if we do not manage to get 5 waves down, and if we get a bounce right now, then the C wave that we have on the chart will probably be a flat C wave. That's a hopium count right now, and in my opinion, I think Cardano will go a bit lower. I also want to look at the Ethereum chart for a second again, because Ethereum has been oversold about 4 times, let's say in the last 4 months or so, maybe 5 months. And each time we got to the oversold territory, we had a good bounce after that. For example, here we got to the oversold in April, and after that we went up quite a lot, and the exact same thing happened in June. There is a big chance that we get a bounce, but if we go a bit lower, I'm not going to be surprised, because here, for example, if you look at what happened in this zone, we were oversold and then we still went a bit lower. Now going to the Bitcoin dominance chart, if you look at this, it's getting a short-term bounce. There's a chance it gets to the bull market support band right now, maybe to test even the 200-day moving average at 62%, and then we could start going down. This is what happens every single cycle, so it should not really be any surprise to anyone. But yeah, I mean, we could look at the daily as well if you really want, but on the daily I did talk about this, I think maybe a couple of days ago, but we were below the moving average right there, and I warned you that this could be a bad sign, and it was a bad sign after all. So there's a chance that we actually get to the oversold territory, and if we do, that's gonna be the perfect time to get to 72 cents. Keep in mind, we have not been oversold ever since we were down here at 50 cents. So even if we get oversold right now, that could still open up the possibility for the third wave to the upside. So I'm not long-term bearish or anything. Do not think that. I think we're still gonna get a third wave after that. But this only means the second wave move down is gonna overextend a bit, which is pretty fine to me. So yeah, if you look at the Bitcoin chart as well, it's almost at the bull market support band. I think it has a chance of staying above the bull market support band because it has not dropped below it yet, but if we go a bit lower right now, maybe we're gonna test the green line, or Like I said yesterday, the 200-day moving average at $103,000. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.